Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So guys, earlier today I had put together a video that uh, on the prospects or the possibilities of Chelsea hiring RB Leipzig's Christoph Freund as potentially Chelsea's new director of football. But as it now turns out, based on reports from Fabrizio Romano that was just released via Twitter only a few minutes ago, about 10, 20 minutes ago, it appears that the deal is now off. So Chelsea's not going to be able to go after him. They're going to go after on any other. They obviously Todd B has to turn his attention to other targets, but they obviously there's obviously still a need for a director of football to help out um, Graham Potter to basically help him to recruit footballers, players that fit his idea of football, and that also fit the organization's idea of the type of football that Chelsea FC as an organization will like to implement. What it does is it puts a buffer between Coach Graham Potter and either the board, which would include Todd Bowley and his investors, or in the event that they decide to hire a CEO, which is possibly what will happen. What it will then do, it will be it will be the DOF, which will be Freud, would then report to the CEO who hasn't been hired or hasn't been named yet, and that CEO then reports to the board, which would include Todd B and all of the other chaps that spent billions and billions to buy Chelsea FC, and of course Graham, Porter sort of reports to the director of football, but in reality they are expected to sort of work hand in hand because the director of football has to kind of be on board with Porter's idea of football, so that he's going after he's and assuring that they have processes in place to go after the right kinds of players that will fit Potter's idea of football. And just to give you an idea, if you look at the setup at a city, a city, that's almost like the type of setup that they have. They have Pep, as the manager. Guardiola, he's the manager, but then he has Tixi as his DOF, and they, I don't know if you all had a chance to watch the Amazon Prime Video All or Nothing City. If you watched it, there was a few scenes there where you could clearly see Pep and Tixi working hand in hand. Also, in the our Arsenal side, you have Mikel Teta as the manager working hand in hand with Edu, who is pretty much the guy in charge of football. And so they just kind of they have to like he needs Potter needs somebody on top of him that is just kind of overseeing the whole football in terms of the recruitment of the players coming in and the players going out, the players on loan, the players that need to be bought, the academy players that need to be moved on to the next level or moved out and so on and so forth. All of that has to work hand in hand with Graham Potter's vision of football, and that's really the way. If you want, if we all want Chelsea to morph into a team as a long-term team that is viable, to be up there in the top one, top two of chasing league titles in England year in year out, then we just have to literally break it down and build it right back from the ground up. Okay, and that's going to take time, guys. Right? This is just one of those things where we've been comfortable over the last 20 years. In fairness to Roman, Abramovich, he did kind of have us nice and comfortable over the last 20 years, whereby we all knew what was going to be happening, right? We knew that a new usually top world class manager is going to come in every other year, right? On the average, the manager is going to last 2 years max on the average. And then pretty much on the average every year, Chelsea is going to win something, whether they're going to win a league title or they're going to win a FA Cup or a League Cup, or they might even mess around and win a Champions League or a Europa League. So we have been spoiled. However, obviously, the only constant in life is change, and so things have happened. Roman isn't here. Todd B is here, and so this is an opportunity for Todd B to build upon everything that Roman has set up over the last 20 years, right? To then build upon the history of success, but to try and sort of enhance it, right? Just try and enhance what Roman has already built, by way of making Chelsea a more of a settled, going concern, being run as a business operation that wins on and off the football field. I know this is possibly going to take some few. It's going to take some years, guys. It's going to take some years to build this thing up. It's going to be some growing pains. So, but just let's just sit tight and just have faith in their process, and just trust their process, that it will yield positive fruits in the future. All right, please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. God bless you all. Peace.